Hello, in this movie I'm gonna show you how to restore start button and menu in Windows 8. Now, those of you who are new to Windows 8, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Now, as you would see in Windows 7, you've got a start menu out here, right? On your keyboard you've got a start button, and as soon as you click on that, it'll invoke this start menu, right? That's one way of invoking it. Other ways, you can simply click on that using your mouse and this start menu will come. It's very easy to go around, maneuver and use your functions or applications using the start menu. But when you go into Windows 8, let's go to Windows 8. So when you go into the Windows 8, you can't find any start button out there at all. If you see, this is the Windows 8 one splash screen as soon as you log into Windows 8, and this one at the top is just written wording start. This is not a button, so I'm clicking there right now and nothing is happening. So how do I get my start button? Is there any way to do it? This is especially useful for those who are so used to Windows 7 or XP or Vista environment that as soon as they come into Windows 8 they really feel like having the start button because we are so used to it, is it not? And and that's the whole idea. I thought I tell you how to go about telling you how to install a start button in Windows 8. So in order to do that, let me just go back to presentation. I've written a couple of steps out there that we'll go through, and then we come back to the Windows 8 to execute those steps to bring the start button. Alright, so if you see the steps, there is a third-party application which is being offered by something called as www.poki.com. Okay, so what you need to do it is you need to first go to this website, okay, and download and install the Poki application. During installation, it will ask an option whether you want to use Poki as your start menu, and that's where you need to check that option. Yes, you would like to use Poki as your start menu. And then once you have that Poki installed, you need to go to Windows 8 desktop, and on the Poki start button simply right click and settings, and if you choose this option boot from desktops, that's where Poki will restore a functionality like Windows 7 for start button and start menu. So let's do that now and see how it goes in Windows 8. Alright, so I'll first go to Windows 8 now, and now what I'll do it is I'll first go to a browser. So my browser is Google Chrome out here. So I go to Google Chrome and then I type poki.com and hit the enter button. So that takes me to the website poki.com. Okay, and now slowly scroll down. Now don't get confused by the two scrollers out here. One is from my Windows host system, and Windows 8 I have installed it in the virtual machine. Alright, so as you could see now out here, it is the functionality is also showing you. So what you need to do it here is come down and install Poki. So first download, hit the free download button. Okay, so by that it will download Poki application. So as you could see, now it is downloading Poki. It's very fast. So look, it's downloaded. Now simply click on this as soon as it's downloaded. So now that was just an exe file to invoke the actual download of Poki application, which is exactly what is happening now. Alright, now that's what I shown you in my presentation, that once it start asking you for installation, you must check this checkbox. Okay, so use Poki as my start menu, then simply click on install, and as you could see, now it is downloading a couple of other related application software, and which I'm pretty sure it won't take much time, probably half a minute or so. As you could see how fast it is. Alright, almost done. So now it's actually installing the Pokey application. Alright, so as you could see now, did you see that at the bottom? You'll see now this small icon, it's come in the left bottom corner. You see that? Let's just minimize this so that you can see it even more clearly. Okay, so as you could see here at the bottom, now as I said in my presentation, you need to right click it and go to settings, and here you should have the settings boot to desktop automatically checked. Okay, now I'll simply save these settings and let's do one thing. Let's go back to the desktop now. Okay, that's gone. Now as you could see now, this menu what you have now, what I just clicked through the mouse, and if I use the Windows key also on my keyboard, now it is invoking exactly the same application as I had in Windows 7. So in the bottom, if you see the bottom mouse is Windows 7. When I use my mouse or when I use my keyboard, how it works, this is exactly the same way this works in Pokey application when I use my mouse or when I use my keyboard. So as you could see how fast it is. So that's how you use Pokey application to bring back the functionality of a start button and a start menu in Windows 8.